Hey guys, my name is Pia. Welcome to my channel. I know I haven't done a video in so long, sorry. So I thought I would do a video for you guys, especially to my trans viewers out there, on how to become passable. And this is not just like a easy thing to do, it's just something that will happen in time. But I'm going to tell you my trips and tricks. I'm going to tell you my tricks and tips on how I become passable, and these things are just things I've learned out throughout the years, throughout my transition journey. You know, I have been there where I did things wrong, and I've done things that, you know, maybe wasn't the best thing for me to pass. So I'm going to tell you the things from my mistakes, basically. And yeah. And while we're doing this video, I just want to do a little quick mukbang. I just made some noodles and some chicken and some yellow peppers because we have been so hungry, and I finally made something to eat. I hadn't ate anything today, so yeah. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, guys, is my idea of femininity and what it means to me to be feminine. And these, sorry, my boyfriend's so, okay, I used to think feminine means sexy, it means revealing, tight skin clothes, you know, like always done up, high heels, but that doesn't necessarily mean femininity. Yes, it's sexy, but throughout the years and trying to refine myself as a woman, I've come to realize that, you know, it's a livelihood. If you're living as a woman, you can't always be putting on a show. So you need to understand that women can also look like casual. So I want to talk about having to wear the right things for right occasions and trying to learn what works for you. So what I mean by that is I want to talk about how it's okay to look casual when you're doing something casual. You don't always have to be putting on a show, as I said, because I remember when I wasn't comfortable to not wear heels, or not to always have my hair done, or to always have my hair done, sorry, and to always wear heels, and to always wear something tight, because I thought that was the idea of being feminine. But throughout the years, you come to learn that you can look casual, you're allowed to look casual, you can wear joggers, you can wear jumpers, you can wear your hair up, you don't always have to be on the show. So that's one thing. Dress for the right occasions. If you're going for a walk with your friends or your family or whoever, you don't always have to look like you're going out. So having to find that balance is really good, and especially if you're trans, you don't want to cause attention. So the best thing for you not to do is to look like everyone's going to look at you. So yeah, I think the best thing is to just keep it casual when things need to be casual. And I want to talk about mentality. Okay, so you need to start putting yourself in the mindset where you just focus on your good traits, what's good about you. Focus on the things of your advantage rather than dwelling on your insecurities or things that you need to fix or your flaws. The best thing you can do is just to work with it and to accept it and to embrace your flaws. Okay, so let's move on. I'm just gonna have something to eat. I'm a bit hungry. Don't mind me, just noodles. This is so good. Okay. I want to share with you guys my... I couldn't get the voice out then. Tips on makeup and ways to feminize your face in a way where it's appropriate. Okay? So, I remember the days where I used to always have a full face of makeup on, always had to look like a drag queen. Literally, I used to bake even at the daytime, heavy contour, heavy eyeshadow, you know, to the fullest, bronze highlight, and it did cause me a lot of attention. Maybe at the time it was what I wanted, but throughout the years, in my experience, I've learned how to refine my look in a way where it's feminine, but very, very minimal. And that's a trick in the eyes for you to make everyone believe that you are a cisgender woman. So the first thing is, if you want to do your makeup, for example, your foundation, make sure you do a light coverage. And mostly if you don't need foundation in certain areas of your face, don't put foundation, or just put a very light layer of it. But if you do suffer from like a 5 o'clock shadow, if you got like a beard, just do your best to cover that area. And if you cover that area and then do the rest less, it will kind of like balance out. So you're kind of covering what needs covering, not covering because you have to cover or because you want to. Because if you don't need to cover your foundation, your whole face, then you don't need to. Stop going so heavy with the contour, because even this could be a tip for anyone, if anyone else is watching, like, you don't have to go out with a full contour because it doesn't look natural it doesn't look good in real life. It looks good and it looks amazing on photographs, but not in real life. And yeah, and another thing is, if you want to do I think for me, the approach is softness, because to me that is feminine. And so if I wanted to do like an eyeshadow look, I would keep it minimal. I mean, I literally don't have anything around my eyes, but a good trick for you trans people out there, that sounded really degrading, but sorry. A good trick is to put a light shade around your eyes, because like the male structure and the male skull, we do have a lot more depth in our eyes, and especially in our brow bones. So that creates shadow, and if you're adding more eyeshadow and you're making it darker and you're making it more darker, it's only going to create a harsher look. So the best thing for you to do there is use light shade in your eyes. See how my eyes look soft? Because I use a light shade. And you know, I don't heavily contour there, because obviously as males, genetically, we already have the structure of a sharp contour, because men tend to have stronger features there, so we don't need to make it sharper. We kind of want to balance it, so we don't need to do that. Well, in my opinion, to make yourself look as passable as possible, we don't need to be heavily contouring. This chicken is really nice. I literally cooked this chicken with just a bit of oil, bit of garlic, yellow peppers, normal pepper, like a black pepper, sorry, and then just a bit of Thai paste, and then a bit of Thai coconut milk, and then you just fry it up, and then it's just really fresh and really nice and really light. Anyway, so with the makeup, just get this up. So yeah, less is better. Just cover the beard area if you need to. And eyelashes really do make a difference. If you don't really wear eyelashes, if I was gonna suggest for you to focus on eyeshadow or eyelashes, I would suggest eyelashes, because it will just feminize you in the most minimalistic way. This is a trick for me that I have had to do throughout the years. Basically, it's about your brow placement, and this is a way for you to really feminize your face in a way where it's not an illusion, it's real, like it's real, like, so what you need to do is you need to start plucking your eyebrows underneath, and then throughout the years, this sounds so silly, throughout the years, just pluck a bit more and more and more and more, and let the top bit grow. So you're kind of raising your eyebrows, and that gives you the lift of the eye. Basically, just lifts your eyes, your eyebrows, because women tend to have higher placements of the brows. So I have done that throughout the years, because my eyebrows used to be all the way down here, like that. But now I've trained it to go up just by plucking and knowing where the placements to pluck, and then letting it grow on the top, and then plucking at the bottom, and then letting it grow, and then, so it's really strange, but if you get into the habit of doing it, it will really feminize your face. Okay, so what else? Okay, of course, let your hair grow. You need to let your hair grow out. Always look after your hair. Don't do anything silly like I did and start bleaching it at the early stages, because it won't do you no good in the later run. You know, just always look after your hair, always brush your hair, always keep it maintained. And if you start hormones, that would be the best thing for you. If you need help on getting hold of hormones in the UK, I know a private doctor that can help you start on hormones. Obviously it's private, so you're gonna have to spend a bit more money than you normally would as a NHS kind of help. This is private, so obviously it's through your own record. I'll put the link down below. It's called gendergp.com, and you can get yourself up there and you can start hormones with their counsel, but you'll have to go through their consultations, speak to their therapist and all that. They do all that, but in the space of like a month. So you could start hormones in literally the space of a month or two, which is amazing. So yeah, hormones will help you with your hair, your texture of your hair, the texture of your skin, your fat distribution. Your skin will go so much softer. Your muscles will become softer. Your muscles will soften out. You're gonna start gaining some weight in the areas where you kind of need to, like your waist, your hips, your breast. You grow breast development, and initially it would be the best thing for you if you are a transgender woman, because it has done amazing things for me, and I would just hope that it would do amazing things for you too. I can guarantee you that, and mentality wise it has helped me have an easier mind. It's really framed my mind to the way I've always wanted to feel, so it's great. What else have we got? Okay, so if you are not at that stage where you are not really comfortable with your hair or anything like that, I would advise you to start looking into like wigs, or invest in hair, maybe extensions if your hair is kind of like, you know, about here, or like a bit longer. Yeah, like shoulder length or whatever. But if your hair is really short, like when my hair used to be really short, I used to just wear wigs, especially human hair lace frontal wigs, because they were the ones that really looked the realistic ones. They were the ones that looked real, and they were the ones that made everything look natural. And I used to just wear wigs, and they did a really good thing for me at the time where I did need them. So if you are wanting to start off transitioning or wanting to become passable, long hair is the way to go, I guess. But obviously my hair's not long. It's longish, but not long enough. But if you're really at that stage where your hair's so short, like to a point where it's like a buzz cut, then yes, you should definitely start looking into human hair lace frontal wigs. And I will put links down below where you can get really good quality human hair wigs from my own experience, so you can start your journey or whatever. Yeah, so those are just my tips on how to become passable. If you have any kind of tricks or ways that works for you, please comment down below, because it would really, you know, as a community, help each other, where we can all learn from each other. Because it has took me a while, it has took me such a long time to find what works for me, and you know, I had to do a lot of it through research of my own and like just self-development and doing things wrong most of the time, and then learning that how to do things right. So those are just my tricks and tips on how to become passable and what works for me. So if you think this video helps, and if you give it a try, please give this video a thumbs up or a like. Yeah, thumbs up, like the same thing. Subscribe to my channel, and yeah, just keep going. Just, you got this. And my main motto or whatever that I'm gonna give for you guys is minimalistic. Keep that in mind. If you think, oh, I don't look like feminine or whatever, it's probably because you're overdoing it. So you just need to take it back, keep it minimal. And that is basically it. So thank you for watching, and I should see you soon, whenever, however. So yeah.